It is time for more Weekend Zelda. Oh yes. Welcome in. Congrats on being first pixels and I hope you have a safe trip home. Today more Zelda. But before then I like to, yap for a few minutes. Let people come in. Basically, today stream was like 5 minutes late. I've talked about this. I don't think it's like technically an allergy or something like that, but I have like a similar reaction every once in a while. Don't really know what causes it. Still kinda, guessing on that one. It's like too inconsistent to really be a proper allergy. I'm guessing it's just like something stress related. That sometimes makes it kind of hard for me to start properly on time. I just, use the time to get outside for like 5 minutes or so and take like a deep breath, stuff like that. So that's like why I'm late, but this is like not the only thing I want to talk about. Obviously, I mentioned yesterday there might be like a second stream later. We'll see if that works out or not, that could be kind of spontaneous at the end of the day. I have no idea. You will see. Also, other announcements, I finally want to go back to streaming like the games that I stream during the week, and I should be able to do that. Like, I'm fixing my sleep schedule and I'm like back at the point where I'm feeling confident, and especially now that I'm done with like a lot of other work that I have to work on. That I should be able to actually make time during my regular stream slots. So this is going to happen for both Hyrule and Half-Life, because I've had like a 2-week break. If that, I feel like it might have been even longer, which was like annoying enough. What else did I change? The bot has like some minor changes. I'm just gonna post it here. Like, I know it's like still the beginning phase, but it should work now. Exclamation Redeem now it shows up. Exclamation Redeem has everything included now. Everything should be available starting at this point. Like, I added like the last few things that weren't available prior to this day. I don't know if it's going to work out like I hope it will. It's just kind of, something I had in mind. Like, I wanted to be done with that a long time ago. It was basically just like making a few decisions like in the back to make things available that weren't yet. That's the next thing. Also, I don't know if you can hear it already, but I did turn on my compressor finally. I experimented around a little bit yesterday. It might not be perfect, but it should allow me to like move my head around like a little bit and still have like a similar enough audio level. Right, like sometimes it's like quite a difference whether I hold my head like here or here, and it should not be as bad anymore. But I also only had like limited time to test, and obviously I am not a sound expert. Like, I struggle hearing much of a difference in general when it comes like to a lot of stuff. Like, my ears are just not trained in that direction. So I don't know, if it sounds awful I might also just like remove it again. I just noticed like in some streams I like peak slightly, and sometimes I feel like it's just kind of hard to keep audio levels. Right, I'm also not like voice trained or anything where I could like perfectly control my voice. I just see whatever OBS tells me in the background, and if I seem to be peaking and that's annoying, I hope it should fix that. I don't think it was ever like a major problem, but it bothered me personally. So yeah, compressors turned on finally after I've had this thing for like years sitting next to me. I hope it's fine, otherwise again I'm gonna have to experiment. Luckily today is not like a story focused day, so I don't really care as much about like the audio quality. Okay, that sounds bad, but I mean by that is like obviously I do like edits of the whole thing at the end, and cutting out or like working around audio that is a little bit faulty in a story section is obviously harder than to do it in another section. Again, it's a compressor, it shouldn't actually be that awful. Right, I just turned it up. At worst, like since the peaks are like turned down and like the lower ends are like a bit turned up, it should at worst sound a little bit more monotonous, I guess. Okay, what else did I miss? Also, like, I did like some other background changes on the bot. But those are like the big things for today. I've given a little bit of extra time. Obviously, not everyone is available all the time, but this might just be the perfect time to switch over into the game. So give me just a second to turn off the music and switch the scenes. Oh, like that. I also have to turn off DDS. Last time we got ahead. That's like the major thing that happened last time. And today I'm not really sure what I want to work on. Like, we had a quest. There's technically one thing I'm semi-interested in, and I'm actually not sure if this is like part of the main quest. Wait, it's actually here. The adventure log. We have the quest of the Duchess who disappeared. Interesting that they actually mark where I have to go. Legacy of the Rito, that's the... yeah, that's the bow. Horse guards request. That's these... oh no, that's the skeleton horse. I thought it was about... something else. Huh. Also regional phenomena. Here we have like the different areas that are like... in Gerudo there's like one left. There's one around Death Mountain. Should be. I feel like the lines obviously drawn differently from Breath of the Wild. And we have Zora's Domain. But there was like some talk about like Hateno Village. I don't think it's here. The potential sightings was about the Gazette. Oh wait, that's actually neat. I just decided to complete like that. I don't know if we have like a quest specifically for that one, but I remember there being talk about... I have to switch over to the map and teleport up. There was talk about something being, you know, that there was like some going on around Hateno. So I might go there later, but before I do that, I might actually just return to the Room of Awakening. There were like some things on this Great Sky Island that I wanted to explore again. First of all, there are the Froxolotls, and I will... no, wait, there was something with Bubble. I completely forgot what their name is. Something with Bubble, because we got like the Bubble gems from them. Rumor has it. There's a blue spirit in form of a rabbit. Run towards caves, to bring happiness to anyone skilled enough to hit it with an arrow. That's kind of rude, but I've already known about that, luckily. But yeah, like, we found some of them on this island, at least 2, I wanna say. There was the cave somewhere, at least. Either way, I just wanna check out, like, some places here. I have actually not really seen... wait, I can examine something here? Ah! Yahaha! First yahaha of the day. Bye-bye! Interesting. I'm not complaining. But that does help us out here. I'm trying to remember if there's like another place I want to check out. Obviously, again, I want to check out like a few places on the island, but I feel like there are probably some other places we could check out later on. Also, I still want to figure out what exactly Mars does. Right, it sounded like it should increase like our connection, but I genuinely have like no idea what that means. I would assume that it makes like our ability a bit stronger. And I don't know if it's like the fighting capabilities of the Ghost Tulin or if it's something else. It kind of looked like a pathway there. I might have been wrong though. Okay. For now, I just have to kind of remember where I want to go. It's been obviously like... how long? 2 or 3 months? No, wait. When did I start? Let's say a month. Over a month since I was here last. Okay, it wasn't last year, but like when I started here. So there are a lot of places I'm not 100% sure about anymore. Have we been on this island? It feels kind of out of the way, so there's a good chance that we have not been here yet. Wee dive. Neat. And skyfish. Some broken lamps. I'm not 100% sure what I can do with that one. I mean, there's a cave, but I feel like the cave is like below us. I'm not sure whether or not I've been here. You know, looking at all those spheres again, I feel like... oh, wait, there's also a dragon again. Like one of those elemental ones. As opposed to like the 3-headed one. Also, I was thinking, isn't it the thing that's like the 3-headed dragon, the one from the first Zelda game? Wasn't there like also the 3-headed dragon in like one of the dungeons? It's been so many years since I watched like videos on that. Will be interesting to maybe come back to that game as well at some point. And when I say like come back, I that would be like my first time probably playing it. I remember there was like a demo of the original Zelda game on like Smash Bros. Brawl for the Wii. They had like a bazillion. Ooh, there's a chest. A bazillion of demos, which I really liked. It was kind of weird how they had like full games on there, but they were all like limited to, I don't know, like 2 minutes of playtime or something crazy like that. Because I'm quite sure that it was still easier for them to just like add the entire game, because obviously games back then were tiny. Ooh, a large Zonite charge. Were absolutely tiny compared to what fit on like a CD in that time. By the way, did we use CDs or DVDs? I'm guessing DVDs, right? I know like Nintendo tend to be a bit, you know, late with their technology, but I feel like it would be weird to just use like a regular CD. Doesn't actually matter, like storage space. Okay, it does matter, right? Like, but because the DVD obviously holds like a lot more data. Okay, I'm just gonna jump down here. We fought the construct. I still don't know. And it's like something that kind of bothers me in a sense. That I have like no idea what like the spinning thing is for. But wait. We have not seen that one? Oh yeah, we came from the other side last time when we were here. That's why we missed some parts of the islands. Which is why we didn't see this one. Do we get like an explanation here? Device dispenser operation confirmed. On track to meet today's Zonai capsule production target. Or do you want to use the device dispenser? I have nearly met my target. You are welcome to use it. Sure. Yes, this is a device dispenser. It produces Zonai capsules by converting certain resources. The resources it accepts are things such as construct horns and Zonai charges. So it's not just the charges. You can process resources that you hold by dropping them into this receptacle. It is similar to using a cooking pot. Shall I explain Zonai capsules too? Sure. I mean, I feel like we know about them, but, you know, I don't mind having like a proper explanation again. Zonai capsules are portable Zonai devices in convenient pocket form. A device cannot be put back in its capsule after you have removed it. They are intended to be disposable. They are also plentiful. You can extract many Zonai capsules from a single device dispenser. There is no harm in converting your spare resources into Zonai capsules. It ensures you will always have a few. Oh, I have lost track of time. It seems I even missed the time bell. I will suspend my activities for now. The dispenser remains available to be used. Okay. You need to... Oh! Another one of you. That's nice. Hey. Oh, my friend and I got separated. It's the same text again. We just have to cross the chasm. I guess it's just like an endless abyss. My friend is sending a smoke signal. Yes. I get it. You can't move. Can I throw you over there somehow? And you can always just get a minecart if there's like one nearby. There are actually multiple nearby. Okay. Let's do it the boring way. Also, there's like a sentry turret, or no, this is the construct that I fought before. Okay, let's get you in. I feel like the issue is going to be that I would need to use like a device to actually get you over there then. Which is like not the worst thing. I mean, I can live with that. Wait, I can attach you though? Why can I attach you now? Didn't I struggle with that before? Maybe it was like just an angle thing. Oh, yeah, you got separated. So it's the same thing. Okay. Can't move. I get it. I'm also sometimes just tired. It happens. Okay. We could literally just use like one of the devices. Not... I don't want to drop you. I want to sort you. I feel like rocket's not so good. I'm just gonna use a fan. Time bombs are also kind of interesting. I want to experiment with them soon. Dropping you. Gonna take back the flower. Turn you around and then you just need to put you at the back. No problem at all. No, the flame emitter sword is... no, wait, it's a shield. That's flame emitting, not a sword. Hey. Oof. Get off. We can bring you over there. Hey. There's your friend. You're here. Thanks for bringing my friend. Here's something for you. Oh yes, the double seed. Yeah, and bye. We do have some chests here and some crates. I mean, to be fair, this is like the beginning area, so I would assume that there are not too interesting things in here. Zonite. Okay, at least we could have found some like on the island, because I obviously didn't in my first, travel here. I feel like I also need like more fans. Like just having one fan seems to be not enough. I feel like it would be useful to get like more of them soon. I'm gonna just bring the cart with me. As long as it's attached. Maybe I'm gonna put like a second fan on there in a second as well. Okay, good enough. By the way, I actually kind of like the weird like animation. It looks like we are just returning the spirit into like a Pokeball or something like that. I know it's not technically a Pokeball, but I don't know. This is like always how I imagined in some games, like some of the Pokemon games. To be fair, it's been like so many years. I just feel like, I don't know if it was like in fan Pokemon games where they use basically that animation whenever you touch like a wall or something. Because obviously I haven't really played the newer one, so it must have been a fan one, I'm guessing. But they might also have... Oh, wait. You know what? I should have maybe paid attention to the rails. That's too bad. Okay, I do have like some ideas what I can do though. If I switch over to like another shield. I mean, I can always remove that stuff later, right? And like, who cares? I just want to drop a rocket. We have a lot of those. Then we use the fusing. Put it to our shield. And that should bring us high enough. I hope. Yep. I hope this was actually worth it and there's like something cool here. Otherwise I could also just, come from the other side, I guess. So I charge. I mean, we can trade those in and probably get like some more rockets. More charges. Neat. And another. Ooh, very neat. I'm kind of wondering why so many of the Custodian stewards here are broken down. Portable port. I feel like I didn't really get scammed. Just like mostly scammed. Let's be honest. Those are just apples, regular ones. Like whenever I see like multiple trees next to each other, I really just wanna get like one of the bombs out and blow them up. Just because I got so used to doing that during that one quest, the Terrytown quest. That reminds me, we should probably visit Terrytown. Right, like if the company has grown so much, then that's probably also going to be, quite an interesting area. Oh wait, that's a fish. I was kind of wondering what that was. Just looked kind of weird. Kind of glitchy with like the water. Well then. It wasn't quite worth it. But I do know that there's like a cave, but I think that was just a mine. It's not the cave I care about. There is this cave over here. Like the bottomless cave. And I feel like in the bottomless cave there was like one of the friends that I'm looking for. Might also be the pond side cave. So maybe... maybe I'm gonna go over here. Teleport up and then we can jump down. It's probably easier to travel like that. Wait, I have to get the Horriblins down to the ground first. Can't believe that. Okay, seriously though, we want to go to the left. That's easy enough. And we could use like one of the gliders again. They are funny enough. It's not like... Huh? Does that do something? Can I... If I get like enough speed, can I maybe slide down here somehow? Okay, I am surprised now. Can I do this? Wait. It absolutely did nothing. But was kinda cool. Maybe that just wasn't really worth it at all. Didn't even get like as extra defense. Did we get a Korok? Yeah, looks like we got one. Yeah, now I can actually see them properly. I guess we did get a Korok here. Okay, we have the cave over there. That's actually the one that I'm looking for, okay. Just checking the minimap every once in a while. And dive! Neat. Wait, one of the entrances over here. Oh yeah, now I remember. Because I also should probably come from the other side, just because I came from the wrong side in general last time. Ah, yes. Classic wrong sides and right sides, apparently. Even while walking. Okay, then Pondside Cave. I hope it was in here. At least we can get like more of the seeds. We're getting like so many of those. I'm gonna ignore that guy. Or am I? Maybe. I guess not. Just gonna bat the bat. We have some keys, stuff. Like, I like the combining stuff and all, but sometimes I feel like I just need to get used to doing that, especially for arrows. Not just the fire stuff, but also some of the other items. I feel like using the ice, for example, is just like a great idea in general. Okay, you now. Let you hop around. It's okay. And then you should land there, and I can... Okay, I couldn't actually shoot you. Getting another gem. A bubble gem. By the way, are they marked on the map? They're not, right? Okay. So we'll have to kind of remember. I don't even know where we started. I remember there was a guy talking about how they were hunting all of the bubble thingies. And that's the only reason why I even started shooting them. I don't know where we can use the gems though. They seem to be important enough, right? Because it kind of stops the time every time we pick them up. So it's not just like, for example, a rupee, where we could just pick them up and not get a notification each time. But otherwise, something here? No. I just noticed something. There's like a check mark in there. Does the check mark mean that we are currently in that cave, or does that mean that we are done with that cave? That means that like every single one of the caves has one of the guys in there. I'm gonna go back for my broadsword stick, my bat stick. Let's see if I leave. Does the check mark go away? It does not. So maybe I'm right about the fact that they are just checked once you get the bubble guy in... Wait. I can actually check that because we've seen other caves. That one's checked, that one's not checked. So I might actually be 100% right. Maybe it's just like a check of, hey, there's like something to do in those caves. Go back there. Well, I guess don't go back there. Yeah, we have like checked down there and down there. This is the Snow cave where we got the mask. Interesting. I mean, that's like quite a realization because it makes the hunt a lot easier. Like, don't get me wrong, I do not expect to 100% this game. I have not done the same, you know. Well, or like I have done the same of not collecting every single thing that is in this game in Breath of the Wilds. Well, the wild, not the wilds. Why am I always using like a plural in there? Basically that. And that means I will probably not do the same here. Do the same of not doing it here. Okay, just to clarify. But, you know, I still like to collect the stuff that I can actually see. And, you know, maybe at some point I'm returning to places, right? Nothing stops me from being like bored one day and going like, hey, how about I'm just gonna explore a little bit in either Breath of the Wild or like in Tears of the Kingdom later on. Once I'm like more than done. I know I just did like the wind thing. Didn't really need to do that. But still. Oh, that's just a stem bulb. Okay. That does mean that exploration is going to be easier though. So I also wanted to go over to this cave. That's Bottomless Cave. And there's also a shrine up here. That makes getting there a lot easier. Ooh, teleportation. Temperate caves. Dug in a cave or well to stave off the heat or cold of the outside world. Agreed. Caves are great. How did we originally get into the cave below though? Also, have I even explored like the top side here? Like properly? I know I climbed up like some waterfall basically, or like next to a waterfall. Also, this is like the perfect chance to get more spicy peppers. I don't really need them as much anymore. I'm guessing next area is not going to be cold enough where it really matters to have like cold resistance food. But you know, I like having food. Oh, and this looks like kind of a challenge chest, right? Just because there are like some few stewards in front. Broadsword is almost broken. Can I? Okay, I can't actually while you're working on that, so I'm just gonna smack you. It's okay. What else do we have? We have like the sword and we have like a flame emitter. Fire! Okay, that didn't actually do that much. Okay, I guess we can just go to spear. Don't. I just need you to get blocked and then I can actually poke you. I just didn't want the all the loot to drop. Okay, I was right. It's like similar to the other ones where you actually have to defeat all the enemies first. I don't know if we've seen one of those yet. I can't quite recall. Obviously, I expected so much that I expected as much that it would exist, right? Like chests that you can only open once you defeated all the enemies, because it was a mainstay of the previous games. Stalnox I can't pick up. Let's just pick up. Oh, I already got one. Okay, having a Stalnox is actually pretty nice, just because I am kind of struggling to break trees a lot of the time. Just having one. Oh wait, that was just a bird. And we are not affiliated, you know, with birds. So I'm just gonna ignore them. Wait, no, the bottomless pit cave thingy. I don't remember. It was just reachable from the side, right? So let's see if I can climb up there. I mean, worst case, we can use the other ability to teleport up again. We have our ways to make it around here. Is the cave below us, actually? I'm gonna glide, apparently. I mean, I remember looking into it, and maybe we can see it from here? Okay, yeah, it's actually further up. Can I reach, like, any place where I can climb up again? Like, quickly. Maybe over there? That one rock? I mean, worst case, I can always either teleport or use time rewind to build like an elevator, basically. I like doing that. It's one of my, you know, like one of the most fun additions in my opinion. Especially because you're like so free to just do that. Okay, I guess I'm gonna enter from the other side. That was just a weapon. Okay, there's an entrance. Nice. And there should be one of our bubbly friends over here. There's also like. I remember if I... It's just a flame emitter shield. I can shoot the like, and I can also get like some stuff out of them. I didn't want to attack like that, but hey, it's okay. Like stones, give me some. I forgot, what exactly do they do? They give +4 power? Otherwise nothing. I mean, +4 damage is actually not that bad, you know. Another opal. Contains the power of water. You know, when they contain the power of water, does that mean I can make like a water staff? Also, there are some bomb flowers here, that's nice. I mean, I expected as much that they would respawn. That just means that I have to return here every once in a while if I want to get more. I hope there's going to be like an easier way to get them later on in the game. Imagine being able to farm some stuff, right? Like getting like 10 bomb flowers that you can just harvest every once in a while would be amazing. Alternatively, I just have to remember that this is actually a decent space for them. There's another like. Come on, just bite me. I know you want to. You can do it. Poke. Poking you hard. And I'm guessing I'm gonna get like another gem out of those. If I get like an opal each time, they're actually worth quite a lot. Then I should definitely farm them every once in a while. Okay, another opal. Okay. I guess it's just like the standard that I'm getting out of them, and they are so easy to defeat. So I don't actually mind. How much is an opal worth, by the way? It wasn't like too much. It was like 40, or was that amber that was worth 40? Either way, there's a guy I have to shoot. I'm sorry, but sadly you exist here. Shoot. Ooh, more bombs. Bye-bye. And another bubble gem. 5 already. And that also gave us a check mark for this cave. Neat. I'm gonna like just farm like all the resources. Maybe it's going to be like a resource farming stream. Seems like a fun activity. I can just, you know, turn my brain off basically and just visit places I've visited before. Which wouldn't be like too bad. Obviously next stream is likely going to be like another story focused one, right? Like I like to split it up like that. I think that's a lot more fun to go through the game like that. Oh, you just use fire. I don't like that. I mean, you don't... Oh wait, you actually dealt a lot of damage. Was that just a fall that dealt that much damage? I felt like... Wait. Wrong weapon anyway. Spear. I know I can't pick up the stick. It's too long. Flame emitter club, that's okay. Gonna keep you. Give me more charges. Like, just farming this island for the charges alone is actually amazing, just because I can get so many parts in, like, via the gacha machine. I always call him that. They just call him like part dispenser, right? Something like that. Also, is there like another cave I want to explore here? This cave, there's this cave. This mining cave, is there? Oh wait, it's the one below. Was there one of them inside? I don't remember if there's like another cave over here. There might be. Okay, how about this? Gonna go over here. I'm gonna check out the dispenser, gonna get like all the parts that I can get. Because I'm actually not a big fan of using like the batteries currently. I can see them being really useful later on. Don't get me wrong. I genuinely believe that they could be used if I wanna get like to a place quick. And I can just use like 10 rockets at once and power them, for example. Even though they seem to be not powered by batteries, but instead by just, you know, their internal charge. But let's say 10 fans or something, just to be like really quick. Also, I feel like I should have gone to the shrine. It would have maybe been easier. Either way. Wait a second. That does mean that this cave isn't even like on the map. And we have like this shrine, obviously. But this is part of the mining cave that's like further below. So maybe that just means that this doesn't actually count as a cave for like completion. And I only have to check out the mining cave? That might be true. I mean, we will see in a second, right? And I also wouldn't really know where they would hide any of our friends in there. Okay, how do I enter the mining cave best? Like last time I went from the other side, right? I went via that direction. I'm just gonna repeat like my steps from last time. I mean, I know I could go like the actual direction. That would maybe be easier. But you know I have a hang glider this time. So who cares? First guys, I can also speed up. Over here. And I don't even need a gust. Oh, it's okay. Did you... I remember I could get some stuff here, right? If I really wanted to. Also, I should be able to break those rocks this time around, right? Can I? Oh yeah, Zonite. Neat. Those are the parts that I didn't mine last time. I don't think I had like a tool for those. Or was like checking for other ones around here. And my hammer broke, obviously. Do I have like another hammer? I mean, I have the axe. Sure, I could use that one. I can also just drop some lamps. Okay, that's probably not worth it, but I do have like a lot of zonite now. And those are like some charges. What do the crystallized charges do? A fragment of a crystal made by condensing zonite charges processed from zonite, said to be used for energy cell improvement. They are also more expensive. How many do you require? I'm gonna take like one. I wanna know what exactly they do. One of those will cost 3 pieces of zonite. Thank you. I will process the zonite later. The resulting material will be available to you once the processing is done. Okay, what do you do? A fragment of a crystal by... This is a key item though. So it's actually the energy cell that I have there. Maybe I just need like all 10 of them? I'm gonna buy as many as I can for now. Just interested. Wait, I'm missing one. Okay, can I get another one here? One more ore somehow. You're mining some stuff here. Okay, I could blow those up. That's probably the cheapest way to do that. Let me sort by not fuse attack power, but by how many I use. And then I should be able to blow those up. Get a few more zonites. And that should allow me to get all the rest that's there. Ooh. And now, exchange. I'll take them all. All that are available. The 9 here will cost you 27 pieces of zonite. Sure. That's all I have on hand. Please wait until I've processed more. I have 10 now. I can't do anything with those. Okay, I'm guessing there's going to be like someone who can upgrade our parts. Where again? No, wait. I remember there was like someone at Lookout Landing. But just like a regular crystal refinery? Because the thing we are at, is that a crystal refinery? Or is that just a store? No, it's a forge construct. I have a crystal refinery up there though. Okay, I hope I didn't do anything wrong and now wasted like all my ore. To be fair, getting, like, I'm guessing it's going to respawn every once in a while, so it wasn't actually too bad of an idea to just mine all of it. Okay, where exactly was the path? Remember there was like a way around the mines. You know what, I'm just gonna drop some seeds. That's the wrong key. One day I will remember the keys. I know it's just like the mix where Nintendo consoles just use different buttons than like my, you know, general controller that I use. Wasn't there like a connection? Oh wait, it's over here, right? Okay. That's not too bad. Also there's like more ore, okay. If only I had like a better hammer. I mean, there are some rocks I could use, right? They have like a two-handed weapon. The flame emitter club. Because like 200 weapons obviously a lot better than most other things. And really want to use like wooden sticks. I would want something two-handed to destroy all of that. Also, there should be like one of you friendly froggies here. Wasn't it here? You're talking about how it's dark here. I remember you. Bring some more of the seeds with me. I thought there was. I just remember there being multiple of those guys on the skylines, and I wouldn't really know where else there would be. We're just at the entrance? No. Okay, I'm kind of confused. Where did I see like another one? But did I already get like all of the ones on top of the island? Gonna bring the flint. I really need the fire here. There is like a secret path, maybe. Just maybe. Again, today, just like one of those exploration days, so I don't really care about wasting my time in that sense. Also, that's like quite a darkness effect. Like, seeing it from this side is like quite impressive, actually. Just checking if I'm missing like a secret passageway here. Does not seem like it. Okay. And I'm gonna make sure that I didn't miss anyone. I remember like stumbling around the dark a little bit last time. Maybe I just missed part of the cave. Getting into the darkness. Maybe over here somehow. Dropping you? No. Just seems like regular cave. That was actually the part that... Oh! Found you. I knew there was something here. Well, I'm sorry, but I do need a gem. Also, I know I said I didn't want to use one-handed weapons here, but I feel like I'm just gonna drop you for a bit. Gonna make a club. And there are like a lot of rocks here anyway, so I'm gonna just use this up, and then at the end of the day I can just break them, right? Don't really care if I break those sticks or not. Okay, it's 2 hits at least. That's a lot better than the axe. Understandably so, but still. Get all the zonite. Neat. Again, Breath of the Wild, I rarely actually mine stuff with like a sword or anything like that. It always felt like so wasteful. I only ever did it like if I had like a proper hammer, or I obviously used the bombs, right? Like the bombs were just like kind of the solution to everything in that game. Which is why I kind of like that they're limited in this game. Yeah, it sounds like kind of weird, but nerfing items oftentimes indirectly buffers every other option, basically, right? If you have like the perfect solution or like the cheapest solution or whatever you want to call it, and then you are finally free to just ignore it because there are other solutions like comparatively that aren't as bad anymore suddenly. Yeah, I'm gonna smack him. It's okay. Do I want the batteries? Not really. I have like 90? Yeah, I really don't need those. Okay then. Do I want to bring the emitter? I mean, having a hammer is quite nice. Is there anything I don't really need? I have like ice power, I have electric power, this is ice power again technically. I mean, I can always make like a new rock hammer. This one, while almost broken, can at least help me out in a pinch. But I'm gonna use it up like soon, and then I'm just gonna bring like a club or something like that. There are enough rocks for that. Okay. Any other place I want to visit? I might want to visit the crystal refinery. Oh wait, should have teleported somewhere else. It doesn't actually matter. I'm gonna teleport over there, and then I'm gonna go back to Lookout Landing, because there were like the texts that I couldn't understand, right? Like in the ancient Hyrulean. And there was like some NPC who talked about translating that language. I don't quite remember the specifics, but I have to check it out because I feel like we hadn't found like one of those islands before. Maybe we can do like a quest for them and then translate. Who knows? can you help me out? Mr. Stewart? This is a crystal refinery. I can take your crystallized charges and use them to produce energy wells. Energy wells, were those the bigger batteries? An energy well can increase the capacity of the energy cell you are carrying. This increased capacity will allow you to use sonar devices for longer periods. I can produce these energy wells for you if you bring me the crystallized charges. Shall I begin production, or would you like me to explain crystallized charges? No, get producing, we have some. The production will require at least 100 crystallized charges. Okay, this was the issue. I need 100 of those and have 10. Which means I need like 300 of the ore. Return. You wanna work at us? I mean, first of all, welcome back, Pixels. I don't know if you're just kind of on a break, but I don't know. It's unusual for them to not jump in. But to be fair, I've also heard that they were like kind of invested in Hollow Knight right now. Not sure if this is like a, you know, like a medical result after that, or if they are just kind of distracted right now. It happens, you know. Anyway. I've not really gotten enough of them. One note regarding the zonite required to process crystallized charges. The mines on this island have nearly run dry. I doubt there is enough left to produce an energy well. But there is more to be had. Check the distant depths of the world below. That is its original source. You're thinking that too? I mean, to be fair, nah, just as a stoplight. Can't believe that you would just stop at a stoplight just to chat here. Can't believe this. Anyway, I hope you're having a decent trip otherwise. Okay then. I guess it's time for me to go back to over here. Wait a second. Oh, didn't really notice those. Wait a second. Okay, I was kind of confused. I thought the star was something special, but it's just like one of those lore islands, right? Well, either way, let's get back to the Skyway Tower. And look at that moon. Targeting, okay. Just checking if there's like something cool I can learn. Emergency escape route. Also, here's like another thing that I have actually thought about, and it was like during some of the cuts, like when I was jumping up basically one of those towers and like landing back on Hyrule, sometimes I experienced like lag spikes. I've not really experienced any recently, but every once in a while it happened, like especially in the beginning. And I've also been told that that didn't happen before. But I'm not really like in like other people's playthroughs. That might actually be because I'm playing the game like via the actual game cartridge instead of using like a digital copy basically. Don't know if that is like the difference, but I would assume that obviously loading like from the actual hardware would be slower than from like the internal. But anyway, I want to do something here. Oh yeah, I wanted to go down into the secret passage. And now it's raining. Great. Hey buddy, we have not talked yet. I didn't want to talk to you, but hey. Zorona. Quite a name. You're Goron. You should know the way to Goron City. How in the name of Hylia did you forget? Lay off. I'm embarrassed enough as it is. Besides, it's not that I forgot. When I left the city, there was still lava everywhere. I didn't know Death Mountain would stop erupting, the lava would cool and new roads would form. Gonna write that down actually. I did not know that about Death Mountain right now. Don't I have like a page for that region already? Alien region, here. Death Mountain stopped. To be fair, I feel like you don't even need to really know where like Death Mountain is if it's constantly erupting. I feel like you could just see it. Oh, also like new roads. That's also kind of interesting. You don't have to tell me there was lava everywhere. It used to be so hot that Hylians couldn't step foot on the mountain without fire-resistant gear. Even if I wanted to take a trip that way, I couldn't. Well, thanks to this guy, now you can. First, we have to walk down the road toward Death Mountain, which you can see over in the northeast. Then we'll arrive at Woodland Stable, and from there we keep going north. Thanks again for the directions, fella. Happy to be of service. Using Death Mountain as a landmark is still well and good, of course. But the red haze around the summit looks worryingly like gloom. Okay. I mean, we've seen some of that. I wasn't really acknowledging it, I guess. I'm also going to, you know, just put it out there. Good theory by Scorpus. Try not to get too close. Oh. Alright, let's get going then. Might as well get out of this rain. And on our way, we stop by that bistro place you keep mentioning. Now you're talking. Bistro place on way to Death Mountain. From lookout landing. Okay. Just trying to remember all the deeds, you know? These, by the way, is slang for details, you know? Just in case you didn't know. I'm not old. Shut up. No, who was it? Was it like one of you guys? You're just... Did you fall asleep? Let's see, what is in this issue of the Lucky Clover Gazette? Rito village safe from cumulus crisis. Rito life returns to normal with the departure of the massive cloud. And in related news, the Stormwind Ark, a ship straight out of the legends of the Rito, has appeared. Oh, I remember hearing about a fabled savior of the Rito tribe. I thought for sure that was a fairy tale. Guess I was wrong. There's so much to read in these newspapers. Other stories? It's interesting, by the way, that it's already updating, but, you know, it's like a fast newspaper, I guess. Uplifting news. The Skyview Towers are now active. The Skyview Towers, developed by eminent researcher Pura and built in every region, now light up our skies. The brave swordsman Link was the first to soar overhead via a tower's launching platform. So that's what those huge things are. I'd heard they were for making maps, but what's this about a launching platform? I mean, I just leave you to it. If you want to know what's happening in the world, chatting at the stable is the best way. Newspapers are handy too, though. You wanna go back to sleep? I mean... Seems like it. Kind of, you seem kind of tired. Maybe I'm just imagining things. You're actually reading. Actually reading, okay. Look at those eye movements. The detail. Ooh. Okay, who was it? Maybe in here? Research notes? Read the Zonai survey team's 3 big ideas. ZST. Okay. Surveying shrines? Sure. Also look at that, you know, picture of Zelda and maybe Link. The mysterious ruins that appeared due to the upheaval, with strange dome-like protrusions, we are calling shrines. They are believed to be from the Zonai civilization, but exact details regarding these shrines are unknown. When observing shrines as well as fallen ruins, take note of their shape, the sky above, and the surrounding environment. About chasms, large holes appeared all over the world after the upheaval. They release gloom and are known as chasms. Gloom is physically harmful to people. Direct contact should be avoided. If the effects of gloom are making you feel ill, evacuate from the chasm immediately. Before entering any chasm, be sure to ask permission from Yosha? Yasha, the leader of the chasm surveys. And our team's purpose. We of the Zonai survey team were founded and tasked by Princess Zelda to study ruins and ancient documents. Through the lens of archaeological understanding, it is her hope that we will uncover the deep history of Hyrule. Due to the upheaval, many ruins from the Zonai civilization came crashing down from the sky. We have known very little of the Zonai, but we know very little of the Zonai, but we may now have evidence that their culture once flourished in the skies above. Our chief executive is Toro, the first individual in the world to find a clue to deciphering Zonai scripts. That's great. I was looking for someone who could do that. Maybe actually I need those kinds of scripts and not ancient Hyrulean. Yeah, that's just like a standard one. Taro. Translate scripts? Question mark? Would be great if we get, like, I don't know, a camera to, you know, photograph those and then show to them. Our current surveys are wholly focused on learning more about the Zonai civilization. Research results are shared out to specialists at the base in Kakariko village. Okay, so I was right about being interested in this one. No, wait, it was Hateno. There was talk about, you know, like, there was like a ruin that fell, and I thought it was it Hateno? Like, I always mix those two up for some reason. I know that Hateno is like further to the east technically, but still. For some reason in my mind it's kind of weirdly blending together. Like, I can definitely differentiate between them, but I always have to think about like which name is like which town's name basically. I stop reading. Now I just have to find them, but they apparently are in Kakariko village, so maybe I should just go there then. But wasn't there like originally someone who just hung out here? Oh, you're just the one. Nobody knows. You're the one who is sleep talking? No. Not going near chasms anymore. Nasty gloom. It's everywhere, making everyone sick. Making me sick. Glad I ate that yellow plant stuff from the gloom specialist. Any more gloom and I'd be canoeing down all Death River. Work my tail off for Joshua. Kid runs circles around Pura and Robbie. She loves research. Me? I'm sick to death of chasm research. At least I'm starting to feel better. But I think I'll lie low and keep lying here. Okay, you do that. To be fair, I did see a quest somewhere. Huh? Crawl space? First let's talk, because you broke something. Oh, hey, it's you again. I tripped that away, it's too early. Oh, hey, it's you again. So, you know, I've taken the time to say all my goodbyes. The thing is, it's always really dusty around here, so I work overtime to clean it all up. Well, I was working so hard, in fact, that the force of my broom accidentally took out part of this wall. Ever since, I've been hearing this creepy voice coming from the hole. I made... It almost sounds like a demon growling. No one else claims to hear it, but I certainly do. At this point, I'm pretty sure I unsettled that demon when I busted up the wall. So it stands to reason that if it wants revenge, I'll be the one who's targeted. Robbie, Conte, goodbye forever. And you? Anson? So there was a path after all. I figured if this is the royal family's emergency shelter, there would be a path that leads to here. So if you follow it then... Does that... I mean, we don't really know what happened in the castle, but it would make sense that we could maybe reach it from here? Discovery! Royal hidden passage in Hyrule Field. Yummy. Where's that voice coming from? Yummy. Also, I can pick up something. Oh, it's just a rock. How nice that they're giving me a rock. Okay. I didn't bring a proper club, but hey, I guess I'm just gonna use the sword. Yeah, that's okay. I'm gonna use this sword and it should be completely fine. With a rock. Let me guess, somebody's just like really thirsty here and stuck behind the rocks. The rock climber is badly damaged already. It broke. But we have a rusty claymore this time around. Do we have like another rock we can pick up? That would be great to have, because I kinda need one right now. Sense me. Okay then, I'm gonna bring a rock here. I kinda need one. I'm so sorry. Yeah, you be sorry, I guess. Sure, I'm gonna climb. I know I could use the other ability, but we have enough stamina to just jump up. It's probably slightly faster. Is there a rock laying around here? Just a quick little dirty rock? Maybe even a clean rock? Also? Supply cards. Ah, distractions! I don't want to be distracted, okay? Can't believe it. Even the bot is trying to distract me. Come on, give me a rock somewhere. Is that an encampment? Like just a few meters away from our encampment? In a cave? Pine cone. Come on, give me a rock. Could pick up something. No, that's just herbs. Also? Another one of you. I'm sorry. I want money. It's just kind of how it happens. Wasn't really worth it because arrows are oftentimes like 6. Okay, it disappeared. I guess I'm gonna check if... Oh wait. Rusty claymore, perfect. I do have a weapon. I'm not gonna go in here. I'm gonna get distracted. I wanna check out what happens in Hyrule. And I have not made the discovery yet, so I'm gonna mark this in green. So I'm gonna check that one out after I'm done with whatever happens in Hyrule Castle. Or like below there at least. Or like at least in the tunnels over there. I mean, if there's actually a demon, then... that would be spooky. But hey. I will be brave and just do it. Also, I should probably cook soon again. Newspaper is the best. I agree. I love random NPC chatter. I should just write like a lot of similar messages down and just use those. I mean, definitely not steal them, just like, I don't know, borrow them, you know, or like get inspired by them for like my, you know, tabletop RPG campaigns. I just have that one running in the background. Clearly. I kind of want to... I know this is the right path, but I want to see what's over here. Rock salt. Okay, this seems quite deep. I don't want to waste my entire weapon here before I can make progress. So I'm just gonna go over here first. Oh! Come to me. It's the statue that we had in Hateno. Or like near Hateno, right? Where we can switch our stats around. Or like, you know, also just get stuff. Oh, there are some who still pay me homage. Yeah, you can talk? You don't say you can hear my voice? Nah. No, eh? If you say so. Just know that I'm willing to strike a bargain with anyone who can hear my voice. A dealer in life and power. That was me once. Alas, my life for money bargains didn't sit well with the goddess Hylia. So she turned me into the stone statue long ago. Even then I continued my bargains as a statue in a village. Still, the goddess did not like what I was doing. I was banished from the main street to the outskirts of town, scorned and neglected, but that was not enough for her. Again, I was sent away. I spent time trapped in a pond with only fish for company, and finally, here. Perhaps another might have learned a lesson from this, but I have not. No, I have only been biding my time for the moment when someone who can hear me appears. Someone such as you. But I can't hear you. Didn't you listen to me? Wow. Certainly can, yeah, but can't listen. I am sure we can reach a beneficial arrangement. I have dealt only with fish for too long, and fish make terrible deals. Now then, shall we strike a bargain? Hold still and don't fret. I'll take care of everything. This won't hurt a bit. Just ripping out my heart? Rude. Ha 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 ha. My touch is as subtle as ever. Note how I took that essence from you without leaving a mark. Devil statue, okay. You give it back, come on. Ha 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 ha. Did you think I'd deceive you? Perish the thought. I hope that ours will be a long and profitable relationship. Which will it be? Heart or stamina? I said I wanted to get more stamina, so how about I'm gonna be nice and trade it actually. Next time I'm just gonna... Like, how many hearts do I have? I have like 3 hearts. If I get like the stamina, I'm gonna get like 1 more stamina upgrade, then I'm gonna switch it out every single time. Right, mix it up, that's like 50-50. A wise choice. No, remain still. Boing. Look at my bird face. You look skeptical, not to worry. Money and life are all as one to me. If you're ready to begin, then first you must sell me either type of essence for 100 rupees. If you want to buy an essence back, the price rises to 120 rupees. Before you cry foul, know that you may choose which one I return to you, a heart container or a stamina vessel. I'm eager to help temper with our essence anytime you want to return and pray here. Who goes there? We've updated that quest. Interesting that they have that one here. Like, I found the statue really late in my last playthrough. Of Breath of the Wild. How far do I have to dig? Can I dig through all of this? I'm not curious. If there's like an easier way to do that, that would be amazing. Either way, let's talk. Goodbye forever. I broke the wall and angered the demon, and I'll be praying for it with my life. Not praying, but paying. Robbie, Gante, goodbye forever. Aha, bird noises. You what? You went inside the hole? Did you find the demon? Is it goodbye for me? Wait, a demon statue was in there, you say? I know a bit about those. Want to know what I know? Sure. A dealer in life and power, touched by the wrath of the goddess, fallen to ruin. Then that must mean that a horned statue is an entity who deals in life and power, which would make the days the place where it was enshrined back when it was still a god. So the voice I heard was was the forlorn horned statue. As there is the goddess of light, then it follows that there should be an opposite, the horned god. Like light and dark, one cannot exist without the other. Their powers manifest through the other's existence. Knocking a hole in the wall? That was fate, no doubt about it. I can't go in there, but I keep this area spick and span. And I'll be sure to greet the horned statue from here too. Oh, and thanks, you know. Take this. Oh, 20 rupees. It's Robbie's spending allowance for next month. But now it's your spending allowance. Wow. I mean, that's like 3 arrows or something, maybe 4. No, wait, it's 5 if you go like with like a more local shot, I'm gonna call it. Thanks for clearing this whole thing up for me. Right, time to settle all nerves and get back to work. Neat. I still wanna figure out what, like, if we can continue through there. I need like more clubs and preferably like 200 weapons and some rocks. But we can do that later. For now, let's leave the hole and go to the other hole that I found. Lookout landing again. Yeah, I get it. We've been here before, apparently. Also, there was like the quest with, what's her name? Yasha something? I just saw that there was like an exclamation mark, so I should probably check that one out at some point. And look at me running for once. I know like in Breath of the Wild, I like never ran around just because I never had like stamina and it wasn't really worth it in my opinion. I still don't really feel like I need to run, right? It's like convenient to have, but like the walking speed is actually decent in my opinion. And like I feel like if I wasn't such a horse hater, which is to be fair, really reasonable, let's be honest, we should all be hating horses, then I could also just use those to run around and I wouldn't even need stamina, right? There's another point where I'm just saying, yeah, the stamina upgrades aren't really that worth it. And whenever I need them, I can just get like a potion or something like that. Oh! Okay. Passeri greenbelt cave. Oh, there are like a lot of the trolls. Don't like this. Oh wait, you're instantly dying if I just shoot you. Okay. Okay, if I shoot you in the head at least. Okay, Tulin, can you do it? Ghostlin, your cat, welcome in. You're focusing on Hollow Knight. Yeah, we were talking about that, like Pixel and I was already saying, like, it's probably just you being focused on Hollow Knight. Anyway, how's your day been? You've missed like a few things. What have I done today? I can kind of describe it, I feel like. I went back to the Great Sky Island. First of all, I figured out why there are check marks on the caves. I shot like some of the good old Froxolotzes in some of the caves. I also went back to the mine, mined all the ore there and bought like all of the crystal thingies, what are they called? Crystal charges, crystal... 10 of those, crystallized charge. Obviously, I'm gonna need like 90 more for like a battery upgrade, but you know, it was like something. What else did I do? I went below Lookout Landing again because I was looking for someone to translate like the language of like some of the islands. And I saw the statue again that lets you trade, like the horn statue that lets you trade stamina and health, which is also why I'm currently having more stamina than before. Right, like I promised to go like 50-50 on that stuff, so I'm gonna do that right now. And currently I'm gonna hunt like another one of those Froxolotls. And I'm gonna use like all the rocks I find in here to make hammers. And use those to carve a way through that tunnel, because it seems like it still continues a little bit. Busy day? I mean, I basically just started, it feels like. Spiky spear. An average spear carried by travelers for protection. Oh, yes. It's just very spiky. But yeah, like, you know, making some progress. Also thought about going to Hateno village, maybe. Because, like, I remember there was, like, some... First of all, there seems to be the researcher, like, the language guy that I'm looking for. Someone called Tauro, I think. Who could maybe help us. And also there was, like, the rumor about there being, like, some ruin that dropped there, like a massive one. And I kind of want to investigate that. Especially because it's not part of the main quests. I for some reason thought originally it might have been. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm standing for today. Also, how's Hollow Knight been, you know? I've been kind of curious about that. I've read like your last update where you said you... What am I even doing? I wanted to get like a hammer out, but I don't actually have a hammer. Okay, what happens if I use you? I can unfuse you, right? Right? So fused material, that's okay. If I fuse you with a rock, does it also work? Like as a weird hammer? Can I hammer rocks like that? Kind of. It's still not as great as like a proper two-handed weapon. Halberd. Spear? I mean, the halberd would be great. You're a bit confused about where you should be going, but it's been fun. I mean, I could make comments about that, but definitely. No, I'm gonna leave it like kind of vague, but it's definitely a game where where I feel like it makes sense that you feel like that. I'm gonna put it like that. And I also felt like that a lot of the time. I'm sorry, I gotta have to shoot you. Did I actually hit you? No, I didn't. It was a different sound. Oh, didn't even run to me, I want to poke you. But yeah, it's great to hear that you're enjoying your time with that game, because it's amazing, right? Like, it's definitely on my top games list somewhere. to put it like that, right? It's like, maybe it's definitely is not going to be like my top 1 game ever, but it's getting up there, you know? Yeah, definitely getting lost and confused is part of the process. I have like a great quote about that. I feel like it's like probably in the 50s or so. It was like still last year when I made that quote. But I don't actually remember which exact number it was. Right, I still have like 1 slot or so, right? Yeah. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna just do stuff. You're surprisingly not lost most of the time. I mean, being lost... Okay, you're actually confused, not lost. Okay, for me it was like the other way around. I wasn't really confused, I was more lost. And I know people said something. I don't know how... You should be far enough, but I'm just gonna not spoil stuff about that. That I ignored, but that wasn't actually the issue. Anyway. I feel like I kept it vague enough, but, you know. It might be time to go back into the hole. Would be nice to have like a proper 200 sword. Yep, you will absolutely get there. Now I'm kind of curious if I can actually dig through like the entire tunnel, because if I can, that would just be really, really funny, in my opinion. Especially if it's like completely connected. Okay then. Lookout landing again. Actually, if the rocks regenerate. We kept it so vague, you understood nothing. I mean, you know, how vague can I keep it? There are certainly ways that help you navigate. Let's put it like that. But I always felt like they were unnecessary in that game. Oh, it's actually not that far as I thought. Okay, neat. Bomb flower. I mean, we could blow that stuff up, but maybe I'm just gonna poke like little holes through here. That's probably also fine. For sure, yeah. Oh, I can pick up a rock. Okay, it's just a rock. Can I combine some rocks to make like a rock hammer? Also, by the way, another thing I should mention, right? Remember how I was like confused about like the capsule thing? While I went back to the Great Island, I also found a place where you're actually supposed to learn about those. Right, and I completely avoided it because I went into the mine from below, basically. Which is neat, which also, you know, taught me that I can actually throw other stuff in there. Also, I picked up like some core rocks for today, so... But like 3, I think? Oh, another like. Why are you down here? Oh wait, no, you are also, you know, native to the lands downstairs, I guess. What am I gonna use? Regular spear? Regular spear. Also, another thing, and this is something I was kind of disappointed by actually. Look at my shield. Like I put the wings on there and I hoped that I could maybe glide mid-air, but it didn't work. So, I don't know. Didn't even improve my stuff. Okay, soldier bow. Do I even need one? Oh, that has durability up, right? That's what the gem means? Gonna drop you. It's still not really worth it to bring that one, even if it has like more durability. Can just bring better weapons in general. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna drop the rock sledge. The weaker one. I'm gonna try Traveler's Sword Sledge. Also, the caves are just continuing. Interesting. Rock. Wrong key. You would assume that I can remember key. That's a... Oh, I could probably make an axe out of this rock. I don't think I've ever seen one of those up close. I don't think I've ever made like my own axe. I've only ever found them. Lizards. Aww. Can you pick them up? Okay. Why though? Okay, why am I in this room? Was it just for the lizards? Did I miss something? There's another rock, but that's kind of it. And unless I'm getting like a Korok out of that, that's definitely not really what I'm looking for. And we could also just be too confused as to make like more natural caves, but I would have expected to find something. Right, I mean, this is already kind of hidden and like a lot of work to reach. Ooh. Can go up here. Neat. I hope you have like some more secrets for me. Ah, can't poke by sneaking. You know what? Like, seriously, like this poking stick is great. Also has like weirdly a lot of durability for what I'm doing here. Ooh, bomb flowers again. I mean, I'm making progress. I'm guessing I'm gonna reach... Yeah, I'm definitely going closer to Hyrule Castle. I'm just not sure where exactly I would end up. If I'm like ending up in like the part that has flown up. Obviously, I can't, but you know what I mean. If that would be a connection, we just don't. Can I blow you up like this? No. Okay. There's like a lot of rock here. There are two different types of rock. Does the color matter? Right, like, can I still blow you up? Or like break you normally? You seem to have like a little bit more HP. Yeah, rock sledge is badly damaged, but we still have more stuff. Okay. Give me my hammer. I just need something that has like decent durability. The problem is obviously the rusted weapons don't really have like a lot of that. I feel like sticks are probably the wiser choice. Okay, can I squeeze through here? Barely can't. Could you break it open for me, buddy? Somebody pal? Okay, you can't. Okay. I guess I have to just smack you. And you probably enjoy this, right? Goodbye. We have another arm. You deal like a lot of damage, right? Yeah. I remember that you were like basically one hit material. Kick. Good job, Tulin. Oh, it's so great having like some useful partner here. That's great. Okay, it seems like there's at least a cave we can follow later on. But I wanna check out this part first, if I can. I might need to use... Yeah, I mean, I feel like I might need to use some bombs at some point. You know what? I'm gonna use a bomb. I'm making like a lot of progress here. Do I need 2 bombs to blow you up? Okay, 2 bombs at least make like some progress, but my god, it's probably not worth it. But we are almost through here, so... Hammer this! Okay, I can see a gap in there. Okay, broke you. Is there like a stick I can pick up? Because we have like a lot of rocks. I mean, it doesn't really make sense to find a stick here, but still. Oh. How did I just hear? It was like a loud noise, I didn't like that. You can actually break the blue rocks with a hammer? I mean, yeah, they definitely have like a lot more HP though, so I can see why you could miss that. I just kind of learned that everything has like HP and you can technically break everything. Please, Tulin, save me! Save me from that! Ah. Yeah, just drop my weapon as well. Yeah, I did. Come on, stop it, Tulin, please. Tulin! Please, Tulin! Wait, did I just knock you around with like the wind? Wait a second. Was that even a shortcut? Could I have just dropped down here? That's the path I just took, right? No? Is that another cave? Getting quite big here. Is this... Okay, I'm gonna be completely honest. These rocks, they're like so ominous, like in the middle. It seems kind of like an enemy. Right, like it reminds me of the other stone guys. But maybe I'm just completely wrong about that. Huh. Okay, why is there so much rock in the middle? You know what? I'm gonna do something funny because I've never done it. Where is it? It's this key. We have like 11 bombs. Time bomb? Do your thing. Wait a second. I mean, I feel like I've asked you how your day was, but sure. Oh, you thought it was the bombs? I mean, fair enough. I just didn't want to leave that accusation stand here, so... What was the bomb squad? I don't know. I mean, I have a list for that, you know? I don't actually remember, like... I know that Quad 4 is the bridge one, and Quad 1 is about getting scammed. And, like, there are some butt pictures in between. Those are, like, the ones that I remember. Also, it's the wrong key. One day, you know? I want to know what the skeleton is about. I'm guessing it's going to be, like, one of those... what do I call? Like, the skeleton guys with, like, one eye? I could see us digging one of them up here. We can get some weapons first. Knight's Halberd. Ooh, something to mine. Interesting way to have like a challenge. That seems very optional. You did see that, right? There's like gloom coming out of there. I saw like some red. Oh no, wait, it's just Blood Moon. Right? I'm gonna turn up the volume a little bit. Sounded kind of ominous, but it's basically just cave noises, okay. Could the Blood Moon finally happen? I know it sounds like kind of weird that I'm so impatient when it comes to like the Blood Moon, but I don't want to like fight an enemy and then suddenly have like the cutscene interrupt me. Did the red disappear already? Okay, no, it's back. I guess I'm just gonna explore like some of this, collect some of the key seeds here. This should be fine. Until we're done. Right, because we definitely see like all the stuff, and it could also just be regular. Are we? Maybe I'm wrong and it's not. Is it? Maybe I'm wrong. It seems weirdly inconsistent. Maybe I was right and it's actually gloom. You have to admit they do kind of look similar. It seems to disappear if I leave, so maybe I'm right. I don't know if it has, like, I'm guessing it has to do with like the opening that goes towards the center there. Do I still have like a club that I can use? I couldn't upgrade the halberd at least. I think I saw some rocks earlier. Not in here though. Okay, fuse. Also, I just realized, I know that sounds like really weird, like it's a realization right now, but I was wondering how I would deal with like situations where I don't have like enough weapons basically. But technically I have like a partner now, you know? Who could help me with like specific situations. You know what, I'm gonna blow you up. One day I will remember all the keys. I don't know why I'm struggling so much right now with all the keys. Bomb. Can I bomb you? Okay. That should get like most of it out. Still not everything. Like, I'm quite sure that you're just gonna stand up in a second once I, you know, blow some more stuff up. But you know, that's what I'm here for. Anyway. If you think remembering all the keys might be a bit much to ask of yourself. Wait, what? Are you talking about keys now? Poking you. Leaving. No, this is part of. No, I was right. I was right. Can I? Well, I should have shot earlier. Come on. Remembering out all the keys. Fair enough. To be fair, there are a lot of keys. Not keys though. Just keys. Okay, do I have a good weapon by the way? I don't really have a lot of great weapons. I have this arm. And I can instantly fuse you with something. How do I fuse again? Isn't that like a key for... No, I need to drop you. Okay, that was absolutely stupid to do it like that. I'm just gonna leave you for a second. Look at that. Spin? Can I break you? Yeah, I can break you. Perfect. Doing some more damage here. What are you doing? Just smacking forward? Good shot. Okay, what else can I use? I can try to freeze you. I also have just a Soldier's Blade. Spin to win. Wing. No, go over there. Oh, the dodge. You broke it? I have to keep the eye away. No. Ah, okay. You're healing. Kinda. I'm Tunen definitely. Like, Tunen is like the first NPC I'm like, it was really helping. That's crazy, I know. I mean, to be fair, like in Breath of the Wild, we didn't have like too many comparable things. Could you like not do that right now? I'm busy thinking. We have some falcon bows that deal a lot of damage. Wait. I talked about this. Does that help? With headshots? Maybe. I don't know if it's actually help with the headshot or if it's just... No, don't go down. Don't go over there. Can I get you into the water, maybe? Okay, couldn't. That was not quick enough. Sometimes kind of hard to aim like that, I have to say. Especially while like walking and aiming, basically. Oh. Ow. I'm gonna heal. You know what? I'm like on low life all the time already. Also, I'm like down some health because I traded some for stamina. Come on, Tulen. We can do this. Okay, we can probably do this. I could always just drop like a bomb whenever I want to, you know. Okay, Tulen. I believe in you. I can just walk around and should be fine. I just need to get... Wait, I still need to headshot you once at the end, right? That's like the thing with you. You're basically immortal unless I hit your eye at the end. Ooh, the headshot. Ooh. Okay, can I just knock you into the water? That doesn't actually work against you, okay. We can just shoot you. Rip stalnox. Easy fight, easy fight. Tulen absolutely carrying here. A stalnox horn, 29 fuse attack power. My god, that's like basically one of the best one-handed weapons in Breath of the Wild, and this is an upgrade. The impaled skulls from the impaled skulls should serve as a warning, but if you obtain one, attach it to a weapon to vastly increase its attack power, or cook it with a critter to make an elixir. I feel like it's kind of a waste. Hinox Tooth 8, okay. This Hinox Tooth is almost unbelievably big. Attach it to an arrowhead to increase its attack power, or brew it into an elixir. And a claymore. Then a broadsword. Knights of Hyrule once carried a sword, even in its decayed state. It shows its true potential in desperation, and you can yield powerful attacks when you're down to your last heart. Now I'm wondering, can we technically trade all of our hearts, you know, including the second last one, basically, right? So you only have like one maximum heart in total. That would be kind of silly. But it would be something fun to test out if I once have like too much money, you know? I'm gonna, you know, switch to Claymore and fuse it with like a rock. And just continue mining. Ooh, luminous stones. Should probably also mine like more of this stuff, now that it's easier. Because I saw that there were like a lot of gems in here. Maybe I can find some more. Maybe I'm wasting durability. It's one or the other. And the problem with the claymores, while it's a two-handed weapon, obviously it doesn't actually have like that much durability because it's rusty. Okay, so I might just be wrong about like the gems. Okay then. Someone broke the bridge. Understandably so. I would do the same. And now how do I... Can I just stand there? Kind of. Okay. These rocks are like quite durable. I'm guessing it's the red rocks, then blue, and then the black ones. Just going by the goblin colors, yeah, no? It seems kind of consistent. Ooh. That's a new like. I mean, I know that only the you know, the first ones were likes, but I don't think this is an ice... Is it an ice one? Maybe I'm just wrong and this is an ice one. Also, let me pick like the right weapon here. Spear. Wanna see what you are? You are ice, okay, I was... Ha! Interesting! Interesting! You show your face? No, you don't. Can't you get Tulin over here? But it's interesting that we can form ice platforms like that. Ah, I freeze. Tulin! Do something, Tulin! Tulin, my most trusted ally! I just want you to shoot over here, and then I'm going to go to the other side. Try to dodge it. Maybe I can dodge enough. And now... poke you with a stick. Oh, I just got knocked around. Physics, please. Oh wait, my weapon broke. Bow sword. I mean, that could have gone worse. But I'm gonna remember the ice trick because we technically have like an ice sword. We are forming too much ice. I'm sorry. Let me move, game. Let me move. Ah, nice. Ooh, Traveler Claymore. Ooh, ice fruits. So many. We technically have like some gear, but it's probably all rusted. Doesn't explicitly say that for the Traveler Spear, but I'm guessing that's just like not an alternative. Opal again. I feel like all of them are just dropping opals. Okay, now that I'm here, can I get like a connection to some other place? There's a chest up there. Can I just climb? I don't want to really risk accidentally jumping through like the ceiling here. Okay. Something good? Knight's broadsword. Yeah, I feel like all of the weapons are obviously rusted, which is why... Do I need a flame emitter anymore? I mean, it's basically broken. But I'm... Come on. Sure, I can always make a new one, right? At least, like, have some weapons that are usable. Okay, first of all, why is this place wet? Oh, another chest. Please don't give me a weapon. A soldier's helm. Headgear made from sturdy metals for frontline soldiers. Praised for their defensive capabilities, the only helms that remain are those that survived the calamity. There was like soldier armor in Breath of the Wild, right? I think we could buy that in Kakariko? I'm imagining things. Or was that like another armor that was just... Was that there? I feel like that there was like an armor set like that. Correct? Okay. Thanks for confirming that. I've never really used it and I still don't really know what the mask does. So how about we just equip that one? Gives us more defense, so why not? I know you lose your mask then, but I still don't know what that does. Maybe, you know, Tulin deals more damage then? Or Ghostlin? But we would have to do like proper experiments. Like I only, you know, briefly tested it last stream. Is there like a hidden passage somewhere? Please? I mean, I'm saying this like, this wasn't like a cool loot place, but logically, already badly damaged. Oh wait, it's true, I did hit some rocks earlier with that one. What did I want to say? Basically, it would make more sense if there were like a connection to the castle from here. But maybe there's like behind the other rocks. There was like still a place with like a lot of rocks. I could bring the spear, sure. Enough space for shields? We have some for bows. There wasn't anything over here outside of the crate, right? Can I break the crate? Do I have something good? I have the claymore. Another arrow. Neat. How many arrows do we have? 49, okay. There's like another weapon that would have been cool. Another Traveler's Claymore. Okay, I'm gonna be completely honest here. Weapons. I'm gonna drop... Did I pick you up accidentally? I'm gonna drop you though. I'm gonna pick up like a Claymore. Feels reasonable for like the current situation. Because I obviously wanna use that as a hammer basically. But cool. I have to say, I've really been enjoying like the exploration that I can do with like the caves, for example, right, where we're like a bit more of a structured exploration basically, since we started. So that's neat. Give me a better claymore hammer and another one. Rock. Also, we are picking up. Are those my arrows or are those Tulin's arrows? I feel like I didn't waste that many arrows. But maybe I did. Maybe I just pretend like I'm a better shot than I am. Okay, then. Slap over here. Ooh, luminous stones. That is actually one minor thing that's, I'm gonna call it like slightly annoying about having Tulin out all the time. It's just that I like to spam A when I'm like collecting stuff. And every once in a while I actually activate the wind. It's like not that bad, right? Because it's free. Also like such a short cooldown, which by the way I also really like having. This is like such a great decision. I always was wondering why the cooldowns on the champion's abilities in Breath of the Wild were so long. Including to like the other, you know, recharge things about them. But if like all of the abilities are like such a short recharge, then I really will enjoy that, yeah. Wait, story of your goddamn life? That you are spamming A all the time? Or what are we talking about? So many trinkets lost because of Tulin? Okay, fair enough. To be fair, I've never, like I've until now not really lost anything, luckily. I've been good at picking up the stuff first before activating Tulin, but still. I can see how you could lose everything to like a chasm or so. Yeah. There's still the other path I want to check out, right? Was it here or was it like in the room before? I mean, the room before definitely had like other pathways as well. Again. I'm still confused about like the, I'm gonna call it like the gloom effect. Is it just because we're close to the castle? Because it's just showing up sometimes. Oh wait, there was this path over here. Tulin hates items but loves killing monsters, so you'll forgive them? Reasonable. I will accept it. It's basically payment if you think about it. Yeah, he should absolutely jump into the smell. I agree, not a goose spot. Okay, I'm gonna try spinning. It's probably really stupid and really inefficient, but it looks funnier. Yeah, I don't know. Doesn't... I mean, it's slightly faster, so let's just continue. I can't actually aim at specific rocks anyway, so... Spin... It is. Ooh. What was that noise just now? Was that you? I thought I heard something. I mean... It's not a spoiler, that's just fact of life, I agree. Yeah, I didn't want to activate that right now. I was just confused by the noise. I mean, I'm picking up everything I can, you know? You know, you can't forget like about like being stinky. You need that gamer mask, otherwise it doesn't work, you know? Like I don't actually shower in, you know, like regular water. I just let the house piss on myself, you know? Because that is how it works. That's just all luminous stones, obviously. I mean, I'm mining luminous stones. I don't really know why I'm doing that. I might have to break this wall instead. That might actually help. It sounded like I heard something from here, so... I mean, you know, taking a shower is basically just letting the house piss on you, you know? If you think about it. That's a new color. I don't like that. Wait, that sounds wrong, but you know what I mean. I hope. I hope you know what I mean. So I probably heard those guys. Oh, wait, you can actually go down? Yeah, yes, of course, yeah, clearly. I mean, what else is the house doing there? That dealt no damage. That was a headshot. Wait, what? I'm using a good bow right now. Maybe, just maybe, I might not have the capabilities to continue here with my current weapons. You're throwing something? Right, I'm not wrong about that. It's like basically no damage. I mean, a little bit of damage, but I feel like I would need all of the arrows to kill you. Like, this is more a durability problem than any other issue, so I'm gonna leave you for now. But I will remember going down here. Like, to be fair, this does feel like a late game area, kind of. Right, just because you have like the gloom here, that definitely seems ominous enough. So, it would make sense. And it's like not like the previous game where I could just drop like an infinite amount of bombs to continue. You're home now, nice. Oh yes, you mentioned that your parents just left you with like everything, right? But hey, I hope you get to enjoy your time a little bit. Yo, Rosie Posy, welcome in. How's your day been? You missed me finding like a lot of places and things. I didn't even try to be productive, I'm sorry. Ah, yes, the smacks. I should have like one more weapon after this that I can use for this. Places and things, yeah. Like originally I went back to Lookout Landing to find like a specialist who can help me translate languages. And well, I didn't find them, but I heard like a name and where they are, and then I found a hole in the wall. And now I'm here. And also I fought like one of the stalnox, so I know there are some more rocks, but I still wanna make sure that I can actually move around here. Yep, a hole in the wall. To be fair, it started as a hole in the wall. You know, there was like the statue behind it. And stuff. I also talked about stuff and things because like a lot of you weren't actually here in the beginning. But I finally added the compressor to my microphone. I don't know if you can hear difference, but it should be noticeable whenever I move around. Finally, yeah. Wait, why finally? Did I miss something? Oh no, I'm confused again. Don't confuse me by just having normal conversations. Ah, yes, mining. Yeah, another one of you guys. I mean, the ice guy was fine, but... Oh, electricity. Oh, I don't like this. Don't like this. Oh yeah, okay, the part was meant to be that. Okay, can I... Oh. Maybe I can do what I want to do, but I still have to heal. Doing too much damage here. I don't like that. I don't like the like. Can I climb around you? You're not auto-homing, yeah. But Tulin doesn't actually attack while I'm climbing, which is kind of an issue right now. You're writing that when you're on autopilot? Yeah, same. Like I talked about like last stream about like how much I hated emotes, right? In the question of the day, or like I used to. Like some of them are alright by this point, but I still am not the biggest fan. But there was like the time where I used like the colon constantly, right? That smiley for any smiley, because again, like Skype, as I'd mentioned, basically replaced all emotes with emojis. Ooh, good shot. Give me good weapon. I have this one. Smack, smack, smack. Okay. Yeah, exactly that one. But, you know, it wasn't like this was the only smiley at some point that wasn't replaced by Skype's weird thing. Right, like there was a good time where I used :3 as like my main smiley, which I've been told that I'm not really seeming like the type of guy who would write that smiley, but it was like the only smiley I could write. Until, you know, Skype decided, you know what, when you're writing :3, you're definitely talking about a cat. We should replace that with an animated emoji, or like animated emoji of a cat. And that kind of ruined it. Right, don't get me wrong, I do like cats, but I feel like if I want to write a smiley, I want to write a smiley, not a cat. Yeah. Come on, get down here. Smack. Skype was definitely, you know, after Microsoft bought it, definitely made some decisions, and there's a reason why nobody ever uses Skype. Like, the only people I thought who are still using Skype are basically people who live, like, outside of the country, basically, and you can use Skype to call phone numbers, basically. Royal Bow! I'm taking that one. In the past, the king of Hyrule presented this bow to only the most talented archers in the land. Its combat capabilities are as impressive as its extravagant design. Yeah, I've definitely heard that that's ending soon. I think they just want everyone on Microsoft Teams now because it's like pre-installed on Windows and it's always active and you can't deactivate it. You have to manually stop it each time. And you could probably do something in the registry, but yeah. That reminds me, at some point I will actually have to upgrade my Windows because I'm currently using Windows 10. But there has been like a project where some people basically removed all the trash from Windows 11. So you have like a really bare bones in Windows 11. And I would like to try that one at some point. Right, where you just get like the security updates and all the other features get automatically disabled all the time and uninstalled. And it runs like with like 10% of the you know, performance power that the regular Windows 11 does, for example. And it's a lot less shit. So yeah, I definitely have to try that one at some point. Wait, did I come from here? I did come from here, right? This seems too suspicious to be a natural cave. What did just break behind me? I don't like that. Didn't really explore like the other side either, right? But yeah, I definitely have to do that at some point. I just have to finish like my whole project I have on my PC right now, so at least that. And then also, you know, it's always so much work to do that, and I will probably replace like some of my discs on my PC when I do that, so I need to, you know, remove that from the holder. Basically, I have like a standing desk. I know I never stand on it. Technically there's a redeem for that, but never use that one because that would make me stand. Ooh, I found you. Don't you dare hide from me. I'm gonna break the bubble like this, okay. So there's actually a defense mechanism, proper one. Where was I? Basically I would have to, you know, open my PC and remove it from like the thing that holds it in place. So I can actually move the table around. Didn't want to do that, but sure. Thanks, Tulin. Bubble gem. You have 8 now. But one day, you know, one day. I technically might have some time in the near future, but maybe not. Okay, now I'm wondering, because I don't quite remember, when we were up in the castle, it wasn't actually that red, right? I'm gonna say that this is rhetorical for now, but I feel like it wasn't. Talk about rhetorical stuff. I feel like I still need like a command that I like, a wall command basically, right? Like some other streamers have, to avoid spoilers. I really just need to write one at some point. But, you know, that would require work, and I have to be concentrating on that for a little bit. Just a bit though. Do you want me to climb up there? Is there something cool? I want to see if there's like another cave entrance on this side. Also, that reminds me, can we see a cave here? Yeah, we can. So we have found everything that is in that cave because there's like a check mark next to it. This is like something I figured out earlier, like at least when it comes to those froxolotls. Freaking bubble guys. Ooh, more. Ooh. Ruby and Sapphire, that's like double pack. Right. But it seems like this is just the end. I hope I'm not missing something in here. That would be really annoying to return to here. I mean, technically I'm still missing the area with like the enemies that I couldn't really fight because they had like too much resistance. I want to go over there, right? Can I just use my good old climbing ability? At some point? Probably not. Oh, great. Maybe here? No. Okay. I guess it's just time to climb. Okay then. Also, we've already been streaming for like 2 hours, so I'm guessing I'm gonna continue for like another hour or so, just so you can plan around that. Nice. Mm-hmm. Wow. Pikachu? That's certainly a Pokemon you can find. I thought maybe it could have also been like a reference to the surfing Pikachu, but like, don't worry about it. Okay, do I even... But this is where I came from, right? I hope. Yeah, this goes away from the castle. You still not found the connection, though. Okay, here's the thing. There's like a lot of rocks here, and it seems like kind of castle wall, so maybe this is actually just a connection inside of the castle? Rockhammer broke. Do I have like any other weapons I can use? I have the spear that I can upgrade. Not with you. I need you. Fuse. Fuse to my spear. Give me a tunnel. Yep, that definitely looks like it's bringing me into the castle. Some rocks. Oh. Scatter guys. I believe in you, you can do it. Tulin, do it! Nice shot. Wait, you just destroyed that one, okay. Good headshot. Tulin is really great at headshots. Apparently. I'm just gonna help him out. Goblin arms. I do like getting some of those. Just really convenient to have. More weapons in general. Don't really need a shield. Halberd to poke stuff, okay. Wait. Why is there a massive rock here? Oh no. It goes further down, no! Can I open you? I can. Just need to get you. Why am I move? Oh wait, you are not a lever. For some reason I thought you were a lever. Let's check around here. I'd assume there'd be lever somewhere. Maybe it's on the other side? Maybe not though. Okay. I guess I'm just gonna leave you for now. Further down we go. And you hate when you pick up a flower and doesn't open a door? I agree, it's the worst feeling. Everything should be connected. Oh, I get what they're trying to do here. Okay, they're actually even more obvious about it. Can I find a place? I don't want to go further up. I just want to go through like one of the stages. Hey. Figured it out. Hidden passage. Neat. Another arm. Soldier's armor. Hyrulean guards praise this armor for its superior defense. Made from sturdy plates of metal, the high level of craftsmanship that went into it is obvious with just a glance. Great, wow. I mean, yeah, you should definitely have some headphones. Okay. The other armor currently gives me decent armor, right? But not as good. I guess we're just going to be a knight. A knight with glowing pants. You know, as you do. I have the rock sledge. That's not a knife anymore. Okay. Does the ice club work? And you can always remove the ice, right? I'm gonna remove the ice. So I actually have like a weapon to attack with. That was the wrong one. Ah! I guess I just destroyed a gem. And it doesn't even do what I wanted it to. Wow. Freaking Sundays, yeah, I get it. Do you have like an axe set I could use somewhere? I could light some torches if I wanted to. I mean, I hope both, I guess. Like, to be fair, I've not been to church in quite some years. Like, it used to be like family tradition for Christmas, right? Like how many people do that, even if they are not actively practicing Christians. But, you know, I also stopped that at some point. It was really not worth it to just sit around for like 2 hours just because it's tradition. So. It's not even like a fun tradition if you think about it, right? You're just sitting around for like 2 hours listening to someone talk about the same stories you've heard before. Soldier Spear. Although now decayed, this lightweight metal spear was made for royal soldiers because it's light and easy to handle. It enables quicker charge attacks. It's basically school part 2. I mean, in school you at least have something to think about, you know? So that's at least something you're getting out of there. In church you're just sitting around doing nothing. Terra's Claymore, Broadsword. We've checked all the places. And like, as part of like my education, like I am technically a Christian, right? And I had to go to church more often. It was actually checked during like 2 of the years where I, you know, like 2 years of education that were specifically to join the church, basically. So yeah. And sometimes you have to stand. It's not all sitting. That's true. Kind of, yeah. I remember standing up every once in a while. And also, I used to have like really nervous legs, right? I was like shaking them all the time, right? Maybe undiagnosed ADHD, I don't know. Might be part of that. Right, there's like just a list of things I do. Definitely not a great thing in church. People will just complain. Okay, this is the cave I was in earlier, so why am I going here? I technically wanted to check out like the cave with like all the enemies, but that was one cave earlier, right? Yeah. This is where we came from originally, right? So this should be the one with the bridge. And below the bridge, I'm calling this a bridge, there's the cave. Wait. Wasn't... I'm now confused. Wait, what a second. The Knight Squared business? Wait, what? Now I'm confused. Now I'm slightly intrigued. Why would you have a square knight? I mean, I do think places do look like shit here, but I feel like it's more like a regular cave. Let's see. I'm gonna try something risky. Very risky. Just wanna know if there's like something cool in here. Once you settle it, you can explain? Sure. I also feel like, I don't know if I got louder than before, but I definitely noticed my steps more than I did before. Why is there a cricket down here? Like, of all the places? Is there anything cool in here? Or just regular loot? I'm just gonna leave. It would be weird if there wasn't like anything cool in here. But the game has been consistently rewarding me with like cool places, especially if I do like comets challenges. Just gonna check up here. Maybe there's something. Also it pauses the game, which is nice. And we have like the regular loot here that you're just getting from all these guys normally. And also don't throw rocks at me, that's rude. Just in general. Meat. You are way too close. I want my personal space. Game, please. Do the thing that I want you to do, not the thing that I'm pressing to do, you know? Run around. I want to reach this platform because there was a chest in there. Oh, up here. Open the chest quickly. Do it, Link. Give me pants. Knight's halberd. I mean, that's basically something. Sure, I'm gonna take a halberd over whatever I'm currently having. Look at that. I can totally fight you guys with that one. Also, why do the enemy, like, somebody must have had like the same abilities that I had previously, right? Like, because look at all the halberds that are just glued together that I can just pick up. They make such funny weapons. I mean, yeah, but still, like, they are gluing that together. Why do they have the power to glue stuff together like I do? Is there like a lore reason for that? I'm gonna pick up like everything that's up here as well, and then I'm probably out. Oh, there's actually more stuff over there. I want the meat. There's actually no rush. I mean, there's a rush because I want to hear what this is about. Otherwise, I'm gonna forget. Okay, I guess it's time to leave then. Where's the door? It's probably in like one of the walls. If I had to guess. It's not this one though. To be fair, I could also just leave at any time by just diving through the rock above me, you know? Give me some seeds. Right. Truly an adventure. This is just a rock. That doesn't seem like a wall in that sense. Okay. Can I? No. Can I go through those rocks? I mean, kind of. Does it actually bring me where I want to go? Almost. At least help with climbing a little bit. Okay then. I don't know if I missed any pathways, which is like why I'm going back like manually. I mean, this is technically just like a side roll. I didn't even want to check this one earlier. Ah, yes, classic cat behavior. And I can say that because I'm totally a cat owner, trust me. I feel like I saw like at least one more path at some point. Was that before I went in here? Oh, question mark. Where did they even come from? Was it from up here maybe? I thought I jumped down here at some point. You know what? I actually have like another idea. How about we take like a 5 to 10 minute break here? Right, because I'm still going to be streaming for like half an hour afterwards, just because I hear like some construction going on in the background. So how about we do that now, before that gets too loud? So, BRB. I'm gonna put you, give you some music and stuff, but like BRB, for real this time. Okay, okay. I guess the break is over now. Let's switch back in. There's going to be like a little bit of noise in the background. It's fine. But still, I see you're still talking about Hollow Knight. That's fine. You did it. Okay, wait a second. You did a type. Yeah, basically. I mean, you know, appreciate you having fun now. It's a great game, you know. I see why so many people recommend it constantly. Whether it be like just for the value, or just like how well it's made, right? Like I encountered like some minor things, bug-wise, but that's like it. Bug-wise in Hollow Knight. But still, like it's a great game, right? Like I see why so many people love that game, and I am one of them now, you know. I sent a game so you can snoop too. I mean, yeah. Aren't you reading all the updates already? You've encountered so many bugs, yeah. It's time for Undertale. I hope you enjoy. And you make some good progress. No, seriously though. Where did I come in? I remember seeing like the big rock in the beginning. They come from the ceiling somewhere? Did I come from like down here? I should have marked the entrance somehow. Also, I'm really not sure about like this clanging. Wait a second. I am going to switch that armor out just for a second. Yeah, I'm right. The clanging comes from the armor. I wasn't just crazy. All bugs look the same. Oh no. Can't just start like that. Okay, I mean, there's at least a bomb up here. This might also be the entrance. I mean, it's at least one entrance. No, it's not. I thought it was a tunnel. Okay, seriously, how am I missing where I came from? Was there just like a hole in the ceiling that I'm forgetting about? Did I just drop down here? Like, I don't want to just, you know, go the way again by just going to the surface and coming from there again. That seems like kind of a waste of time. But maybe this is a waste of time. Like, I hope that those rocks stay broken if I move around. Because those have, but they might not if I leave the area completely. Did they come from the other water side? I feel like I would remember, but you know me. You know me and remembering. Does this look like the right scene? Did I come from there? There's a rock here. If there's a tunnel in there, then I came from here. Otherwise, it's new. Did I come from up there maybe? And then I ignored that rock because I want to see what else there was? Yeah, this one has a hole in it. Okay, I did come from here, okay. I don't really have like great hammers anymore though. It's okay though. I'm gonna focus on the wall first. Over here, and let's see what you have to offer me. Can I just sneak here already? Neat. I love sneaking. Give me flint, give me stones, give me gems. Ah, those ones tend to have like a lot of gems normally. I guess 2 hammers are also technically gems, or they're counted as such. Okay, not too much else in here. Might be time to actually go back to the surface then. Oh, it just fell apart somehow? Why is it always happening when I'm not looking? It makes me nervous. I don't like this. Ooh, sapphire. There was still at least one rock up here. There are actually 2 rocks up there. Neat. So let's see. Schmack. Didn't want to activate you. Where are my gemstones? Rock salt. Okay. We could do some cooking soon, right? With all that salt. Just like a salt cake. That would be great. I've been in this cave. Oh yeah, this was the one I saw and I was like, oh yeah, I'm just going through the water and I'm ending up in this cave again, but I was completely wrong. So... Fairies. I do need some of those. So that's kind of why I'm swimming slowly right now. I should probably still leave the water first. I don't know if Tulin is going to scare them away. Just, you know, just to make sure, I'm gonna disable or dismiss him. The more fairies I can get, the better. Come on. Fairy, don't escape me. You're totally not nauseous, right? Yeah, thought so. Fairy? Tireless frog! Froggy. This rare frog prefers dark and moist places. When cooked with monster parts, the elixir it produces will temporarily increase your maximum stamina. And more of them. I probably also refill... No, wait. Didn't actually talk about refilling, but might still do that. Right, like similar to how hardy meals do that. Give me some glowing cavefish. Give me all the glow. Tireless frog. But now we might have seen everything that this cave has to offer. Truffles. Alright, sure, why not? Let's leave then. And just to make sure, you know. Yo, K-Bomb, welcome in. How's your day been? Before we leave, I still want to check out like some of the previous... Hey, we haven't actually opened that one. Okay. Was actually a good decision to just go manually through here. Let's see. Anything hiding here? Maybe I need like a better one. Good. I mean, I'm mostly fine, you know, enjoying Zelda currently. Otherwise, I actually spent like some time outside for once. It was like really nice weather. It was supposed to rain like the entire day, so that's actually always, you know, great to see if they're wrong about that in the weather forecast. Maybe I actually get to see some more sun later on. Maybe, just maybe. Rainy there? Okay. Let me smack that one open though. I really need like 200 sticks somehow. Books? Okay. That's good to hear. I'm gonna throw you over there. Where are you from, if you don't mind me asking? Like just general areas also fine. Let's see. Canada? Oh, okay. I guess it's like kind of the time where Canadian viewers can actually check in, you know? So makes sense. What do I use against you? Probably just like the halberd. Okay. Smack. Also, I should resummon Tulin, I just realized. I wasn't sure whether or not they would scare away some fairies, so... What she got to offer? Ooh, Soldier's Greaves. Perfect. Hyrulean guards favored these greaves. They owe their distinctly high defense to the metal plates they are made from, but the added weight takes some getting used to. And probably an opal. Let's see. Oh no, rock salt. I mean, that's a first. I feel like every single time we fought one of the likes, we got an opal out of that. But sure. Also, we can now wear the whole set. I remember there were like set bonuses last time around. But it doesn't seem like I'm getting one here. Maybe if I upgrade it, but I don't know. We do have the rock sledge still. Oh, yeah. And... a claymore, okay. A lightweight metal weapon forged for royal soldiers. We had one before, I feel like. We don't actually have to read that. Yeah, let's see. Why are there so many books? And why can't we interact with any of them? Can't believe that I still have to find, like, the person who can translate stuff. I mean, I technically have, like, information where they are. They're obviously not in here. But... Traverse sword. I guess we've seen everything, unless there's something hidden behind the crates. I guess not. Just moving some of them around, so... Okay, nothing too interesting. I can work with that, though. Okay, was there any other cave I missed, though? I guess this is the last chance to actually figure it out. I feel like I'm not gonna revisit this cave, like, at all. I don't really see much reason to do so. Unless there was, like, a really cool secret with, like, those sauropods or whatever they are called. But it's already the beginning, right? We only had, like, the multiple caves over here. Am I wrong? No, wait, this is the double cave, I'm gonna call it. Right, there was, like, something down here. There wasn't anything interesting, right? That was, like, the reason why I was so confused in the beginning. No, it's just here to confuse us. Okay. At least I'm still not seeing anything, if there is. Okay, then. Climb up and leave. I'm quite sure that there wasn't actually any more cave this direction. Just making sure, though. I can climb over you. There's nothing over here? Okay. Perfect. Okay, yep, statue, and we're back. Okay, we probably didn't have to actually walk here. To be fair, it's nice that we got, like, the whole armor set now. How am I doing? Why would you ask that? I'm doing fine. Okay, then. Oh, an apple could work. I mean, I feel like we have some apples. We got an orchard recently. Technically been like 2 weeks by this point. Oh, I thought I was ready to energize folks around here with my fruit and mushroom mix. But I've got no apples. I'm missing my most important ingredient. I mean, sure, I have some. Oh, you're really generous. This whole apple. I'm giving you first crack at some grub. Hold on a second. Ooh. I like that we are still having, like, the cooking sound here. It's just, like, canonically... Well, that's some excitement about cooking. It's just, like, canonically there, right? Like, whenever something happens, you just have, like, the cooking sound, like, whenever anyone cooks. I'm calling it Bormano Special Fruit and Mushroom Mix. Looks tasty, doesn't it? I mean, sure. This dish contrasts the sweetness of fruit with the savoriness of mushrooms. I like to make a big deal out of it, but anyone can make it. All you need is an apple, a mushroom, and a pot. You should try making some. Wow, what side quest. Anyone else has something to say before I make my way to the east? I mean, we could pray. We have not done that in quite some time. I still need to get... Wait. No, we should be even when it comes to hearts and stamina at this point, so I can get like a like some hearts again. You who have conquered the shrines and claim... Oh wait, you can't actually. I can offer you great power, but you don't have the 4 lights of blessing. Yeah, we had that before. Wait, did I actually upgrade today? I feel like I must have. I was like at the end of last stream. Either way, lookout landing. Wait a second, I actually wanted to... I can't believe that people are just flying around here. I guess this is actually a landing space then. Also, I wanted to talk to you guys because there was at least some sort of quest. Wow, now the blood moon rises. I was so confused about that earlier. But I guess this is just it. I'm just gonna wait for a second and then we can talk to them. Yeah, the monsters rise.
The blood-stained moon shines upon the land. The aimless spirits of slain monsters return to flesh. The world is threatened once again.
I really still need to rewatch like the first one, like the first time we had that scene. Because I'm still kind of unsure now about like the princess and stuff. Hey Robbie first. Ah, what an excellent night. It was just a blood moon, but it's an excellent night. Hey you, is it true we've got the Pura pet? Pura and I worked together on the design, but I'm the one who put it together, you know. We should have called it the Robbie pet, technically speaking. Come on, Goggles. Are you even listening to me? Oh, yes. Sorry, you were saying? I was saying that I want to investigate the depths. So I guess this is like now where they're explaining it, okay. Look, if you're not gonna listen to me, I go jump into the chasm myself. No way, no how. You can't do that. The depths are far too vast for you to explore on your own, and we've only barely begun to look into them. I'd love to go gallivanting around down there too. Who knows what wonders... Who knows what wonders are at the bottom of those chasms? But no matter how wondrous they may be, it's far too dangerous for you. Look at her being angry. Look at that angry face. Angry me face. I'm not about to allow a young prodigy to go wandering around somewhere so unknown, so foul. If anything were to happen to Pura's favorite student, it'd be the end for me. The end! But I need more on that figure. If we have more info on it, then it should help us better understand the depths. What figure are you talking about? Oh, swordsman. Sorry, I didn't mean to leave you out of the conversation. Look at that smile. One bright smile. Yeah. Let me get you up to speed. Our survey team brought back some artifacts from a journey into the depths. One of them caught my eye. Oh. I thought it was just like... Oh wait, it's not even that one. I thought we were talking about like the weird other statue like to the right. This piece of slate, specifically the image depicted on it. I mean, we've seen like 2 or 3 of those statues. Unless this is supposed to be like the very big one. See that figure stacking on 2 legs with one arm raised up? Well, I have a theory. I think it could be evidence that the mysterious people once lived in the depths. That's why I want to go down there, so I can see if there's any more. Wait, so I can see if there are any more depictions like this one. I want to see for myself. But Goggles here says it's too dangerous, and he won't let me go. Yasha, come on now. Tell you what, I'll go down there myself and see if I can't find anything about the figure on that slate. And Link will join me. Yeah, sure, I'm gonna join you. We start by looking for anything down there that resembles the figure on the slate. Assuming we find what they're looking for, we use your Pura Pet's camera to take a picture for it for Yasha. A perfect plan. I wanted to say, like at the beginning of stream, that I realized that like there are like these different modules, right? Like the abilities that we've gotten from the arm. There was like one module slot missing, not in the wheel. The wheel has like 2 of them missing, but in the special, like the key item menu, there's like 1 missing. So having a camera would make sense. You don't know about the camera? It's one of the Pura Pet's basic features. With the camera, you can capture nearby scenery as an image, one that's stored in your pad there. Sounds like you still have more to learn about the Pura Pet, or the Robbie Pet, or the PP. Well then, I'll teach you how to take pictures, once we're down there anyway. There will be lots of monsters in the Death Store, so I'll be counting on you to keep me safe. Let's see. I guess we should enter through the chasm to the south of Lookout Landing. I'll go on ahead. Once you're ready and raring to go, come find me there. Ta-ta! What? Wait, Hang on. Well, he's dead. Looks like he's gone. I'm sorry you got robbed into all of this, swordsman. Goggles means well, but when he wants to help me, he leaps before he looks.
Yeah.
But here, maybe this will help you out at least. Ooh, bright bloom seeds times 10. We have like a bazillion of those, but thanks. Oh, and take this too. Ooh, 5 arrows. That's actually kind of useful. The chasms are pretty deep, so light from the surface doesn't make it down there. It's pitch black. But if you attach a bright bloom seed to an arrow and shoot it, it'll light up the area. Definitely a useful trick down there. Okay, you want to head straight out of Lookout Landing's southern gate. You find the chasms. Wait, you find the chasm goggles used to. Yeah, you find the chasm goggle used just outside. I don't know too much about how your camera works, but I'm counting on you to bring me that picture. Oh, and please look after goggles for me. Camera work and that. Ooh. But it's the main quest, we can't do that today. I'm sorry, we just can't. And we got a profile, I guess. Yeah, sure. Head of Death's research. What a bright smile. A young scientist whose genius earned her the role of heading... Okay, the role of heading up Death's research. Joshua finds it thrilling to be working with Pura, and thought she helps with various investigations into Princess Zelda's disappearance. She's glad to focus her time on the deaths. Oh, and though she helps. Okay, yeah. That makes more sense. Another Sheikah, okay. Can't believe that there's so many Sheikah in here. Look at the Koroks though. Anyway. I guess this sounds like a really fun thing that we can do next stream, but I feel like I would be streaming for too long if I were to follow that quest just now. By the way, wasn't that the map, or like the place we went down before? No, wait, we went down here-ish. No, wait, where would he? No, wait, in the Great Plateau we went down one of those places. Why is there a red pin? Oh wait, it's the pin in the underground, okay. I just noticed that whatever I marked is directly below the tower for some reason. I don't know if this is just a coincidence, but I'm gonna have to pay attention to that once I get to the depths, like next stream? Probably next Saturday, because again, like I feel like we don't really have the time, or like we don't want to really focus on something like that. It's just right now, you know. Is there something else we could quickly do before I leave for today? We could get... Huh. Wait, is that... There's a store in here, right? There isn't? Oh wait, there is. Is the store up here? Oh! You again! Hast du! Hast du the best du! Shaka! It's you! We meet again! It's been a while, huh? This place was built recently, huh? It's got a good vibe, and I figure it's safe since there are lots of people here. There are so many monsters all over these days, so I'm gonna stay here and relax for a while. Oh, hang on a minute. Do you have Korok seeds? Sniff? Ah, you do! You got a Korok seeds from one of the forest children. If you give me Korok seeds, I expand the size of your inventory. So what, want more room? Oh, yes. Shalaka! Which stage should I expand? Ooh, weapon. Okay. I just need 3 Korok seeds, dear. Here you go. Let the expansion begin! Yay! I love him so much. That's so great. Da na 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 na. I'm not gonna read every single line though at some point. Expand the ban weapon stash, shakala. I still have my Korok seeds. And you want me to make your pouch even bigger? Sure, I want to at least get like another 1 or 2 weapons. 5. It's getting kind of expensive, but I'm definitely getting at least a bow and, you know, a shield at least. Let the expansion begin! You know, I would move a lot more if my share wasn't as shaky, you know? And squeaky more often than not, you know? Kinda annoying. Da na 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 na. Okay. But now, just to make it a little bit quicker. One more weapon? 8 Korok seeds? Okay, and then I'm gonna invest the rest into shields and bows. I'm not gonna skip though. It's too good. The more important question is actually, where are the Koroks hiding? Like in between rituals. I agree. Shakala. Oh yes. How much would the next one be though? 12. Never mind. Bow stash. There should just be one, yeah. Let the expansion begin. Da, 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 da. Neat. Da, na, na, na. By the way, it's still weird to only see like one arrow slot basically, because we can just upgrade our arrows all the time. Yes, I want to have a shield stash. Okay. I can probably upgrade both of them one more time if there are actually 2 Koroks next time. Like 2 seeds. Oh yes. I just like my shield collection, by the way. It just looks very exotic. Oh yes, Shakala. Bow stash should be 2. Yep. Let the expansion begin. Da, na, na. And one last one. You know what, actually? Now I'm just gonna get the shield stash. I was thinking about maybe getting the bow stash because I could use all of the Korok seeds currently. But just having like a decent amount of everything is probably reasonable. Even though like bows and shields I'm currently not really running through. Let the expansion begin! Yeah! Da, na, 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 na. Expand a band shield stash, Shakala. I cannot make it any bigger. I only have like 1 Korok seed. Shakala, come back again. Does that mean you're still here for some time? Because I know like last time... Oh wait, no, side quests. Last time we met Hestu multiple times, and every time we had like multiple times where we could upgrade something, and at some point they made it back to Korok Forest, obviously. So I'm not 100% sure right now. Also, stones we could use for access, nice. Oh, that's odd. Carson, when do you think the stable will be ready? It'll still be a while yet. I need to get the last of the roof planks correctly fitted. There's only one spot to finish. Well, until the stable is ready, we can't board any more horses. What a shame. Yeah, what a shame. Imagine wanting horses in your place, you know? Nothing suspicious. You sure about that? You sure about that, buddy? You sure about that? How goes it, Link? You're out pretty late, you know? I hope you take some time to see the extra facilities that are available in here. You'll find them very helpful. As for us, we'll keep watch of our lookout landing until we have both you and the princess back safe and sound. I feel like we talked about lookout landing before, but like, let's pretend we are new here, right? Like, this place is known as Lookout Landing. When the gloom began to seep up from under Hyrule Castle, Hura started observing it from here. But now we're all here looking out for any signs of Princess Zelda. The whole effort is coordinated from this palace. We'll put everything we've got into things here, Link. Anything we can do to support you and Purah in finding the princess, we'll do it. Okay, how about you bring me like a board? Also, can I rob you in here? Ooh, a torch. I have some space for a torch, so why not? Books? We can't even rob those people. You sure there isn't like... Is that maybe in another direction? Oh, wait. We can probably steal like a plank from over here, right? Any of those? No, none of them are thin enough. Okay, I guess I have to look inside then. Seems like it's not really the right size though. Like the planks we found, if we actually can combine that. Also, no justice for Slagathor. You've not paid for it. Wait a second. How did I miss you?
Yeah.
I was looking for you, I think. Ah, Link, you've come just in time. Have a look at this. The stone tablet that fell from the sky is inscribed with ancient Hyrulean. If I can manage to translate the text, it may be the key to understanding a moment in time from ancient Hyrule.
Oh.
I can translate this from ancient Hyrulean, but my notes are back at the research lab in Kakariko village. So I have to actually go there, okay. So I'll be heading there to check this text against my notes and proceed with the translation. I've already copied down what's inscribed here, so I'll be getting back to the village. If that piques your interest, Link, you should come to Kakariko village so I can share what I've translated so far. So here's the thing. I did read something else about like Zonai writing. And that was probably the Tauro. It's also in Kakariko village. So I guess they're working together? Doesn't actually matter then. Okay. So gonna write down this name though. This inscription has tremendous archaeological value. It's a bridge connecting us to the distant past. I aim to unravel its mysteries, and the sooner I get started, the better. And you're gone. Wow. Side adventures, messages from an ancient era. When you're finding something, it's etched with ancient Hyrulean text. You cannot read it. I can't believe that you just tell me what I can and cannot do. Freaking game. Okay, but I feel like we are close to a 3-hour stream. Is like kind of what I generally plan for these, at least, right? Especially because technically that's going to be a late evening stream, maybe later today, you know? So maybe next time we're checking out the underground, and then we are talking to, you know, the researchers who are currently translating the ancient Hyrulean text as well as the Zonai text. I feel like that they talked about something in there. I forgot, where did I hear about that? Somebody down there, like downstairs, talked about Tauro. So that's something. So let me find like a decent spot to end. Maybe just here. It's probably fine, right? Alright, let's switch over to the just chatting screen. Let's chatting. I'm gonna give you some music for just a second. Thank you all for hanging out. Again, there's likely going to be like another stream coming to you later this evening. I don't know if it's actually going to happen, but if it does, I'm gonna update you on the Discord, obviously. Otherwise, we will continue with Zelda next week, next Saturday. Obviously, going to have like a more productive stream again. As always, I like to mix those up, right? Like when I say productive, I obviously mean like main quests. I'm actually quite surprised how far the main quest is currently like spreading out, basically. Originally, like in Breath of the Wild, we kind of had like one straight path, and we had like 4 locations. And this time we learned about 4 locations, and now we are still learning about like other main quests that are basically on the side of it. And also we have like side adventures and stuff that we can check out at some point. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Next week, I hope I can actually stream some more again, right? Like obviously the evening streams are definitely happening. I'm still like, I have to get back to both Röki and Half-Life. And I hope it's going to happen next week. No 100% guarantees, but it should be happening. Again, keeping you updated on Discord. I will probably have like a rough plan sometime tomorrow. Anyway, you know, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll be seeing you next stream. Until then, have a good one. See you next time, and bye-bye.